Hello everybody, John here, and I brought a beehive that I made out here to another location away from my place. Uh, and we set it out here. It was here for a couple weeks. Came back later and put some old comb I had, a couple bars of old comb and a little bit of lemongrass in it, and was called the next day, and it had a hive that moved into it. So we had a swarm go into it. It looks like it's a small swarm, maybe a second cast or so off of a hive somewhere by. So we're going to open it up here for the first time and see just actually what they're doing in there and making sure they won't cross comb. You can tell it's a pretty small hive because I've only got about 7 bars here, and they're not on the first out of the 10 or 11 I've got open. They have sealed this up a little though. They started to propolize about the 7th and bar on down to 0. Yeah, they've already started sealing it up. You can come a little closer here if you want. This is the one. This is the 5th bar, 6th bar, and 7th bar. So they've already, how many days has that been? About
It was Monday.
Monday? It's Saturday, so it's been about 5 or 6 days since they came here. And this little bar, they've already got it full of honey. Nectar started on the 6th bar. Let's move on down here real quick. I'm not going to try to bother them too much. Now here we go. This bar you're looking at here was some comb. I had just a tiny little bit of comb on it. It was probably only this big, and they built it out. And look here, they're doing the waggle dance. Let's see if they'll do it again. This is really fresh comb here. This is brand new comb, and you have to again be very careful with it because it can easily break off when it's this fresh. You'd think the queen might be somewhere right here, starting to fill this up with eggs. Let me get that back in there. I hate to have that one open too much. All right. Here's the 3rd. Bar out. Had a few ants in here when we opened it up. Gonna have to try to put something around the base for those. Another brand new bar of comb. Nice looking bees. Again, there's not a whole lot of them here, so they're not too flighty or jumping against, attacking us. Second bar out, and here they are just festooning, and they're starting to build some comb there. Nothing happening on the first bar, so I'm going to put her back together here. They are apparently trying to build the comb straight. That's the main thing I was wanting to check. Since this is not a humongous hive, they're going to be moving quite a bit slower here than most. Now is an easy time maybe to see the queen. She should really be laying in this first comb here that they've. Look at here. There was a bee smashed, I guess, or hurt, and they're already trying to pull that bee out and clean her out of the hive. Well, they're looking good. Again, it's a tiny little hive, little swarm. I don't think I'll have to worry about them building up enough to swarm again this summer. They've got a lot of hive filled up, but hopefully by winter they'll have this hive almost full. They just need to build up and get their stores built up. I probably won't bother them much. I'll just let them continue growing, maybe every week or so, just check them just to see, make sure they're building comb, and probably within the next 3 weeks or so I may have to open the hive up a little bit. So anyway, thanks for watching. Got my wife with me today filming for me, and starting a new beehive in a different location. It's pretty good just that they showed up on their own and I didn't have to do anything, so that's nice, even though we're a little bit small. Thanks again.